So we're with Marikate Matthews, who's from Florida, longtime client of Rohara.
That's right.
And had a string, a luxury problem, a string of very successful, famous horses. And my dad used to say luxury problem a lot, which I always liked that. And so here's what I'd like for you to tell us, because we've never really talked, and all of that is, tell me about some of those favorite horses. That people love to hear that kind of stuff.
Okay, well, there have been many. Probably my most favorite of all was Good Thunder. He was very, very special, and I did a super amount of winning on him. But there have been others too. My very first
For the Love of Thunder.
For the Love of Thunder is his daughter.
Yes.
I just retired her after Tulsa, 2014.
I watched that.
You did?
Yes, I watched that retirement.
We started out in show hack. She won 6 national championships in that. Actually, she was undefeated in 3 years in the Open and the Amateur at U.S. Nationals. She was great. Then we put her in the Arabian Country Division, and she was also national champion in that. And we decided costume. And we won costume here last year, and she was reserve champion in the Open costume with John in Tulsa. Thus the decision to retire her. And we just bred her.
Tell us this, because I find this curious. Tell me how the retirement decision was made. Was that something you woke up one day and thought about and brought up to John and Roxanne? Was that something, how did that happen?
Well, she has had a great career. And, we did everything in the show hack. We did everything in the country. Put her in the costume. And I had said before Nationals, I said, if she gets a piece of this, either in the Amateur or the Open, both reserve champion or champion, I'm done. I think it's time, because I like to go out a champion. I retired.
They deserve that.
They do.
Yeah.
I retired her father as a champion, and so that night when she was named reserve national champion, I went in to accept the award with John, and John said, should I have them announce it? And I said, yes, do it. So that's how we made that decision. I stuck with that original decision.
It was a gut instinct.
It was a gut instinct, and I'm very happy that I made that decision. I feel very comfortable with it.
Do you, just out of curiosity, do you live your life by a gut instinct? Is that something that's common for you?
Pretty much.
And what about the Arabian horse captured you in the beginning? Why?
Well, I have to be honest. I started out riding hunter jumpers, and I galloped racehorses up in Saratoga, and I really loved that part of the equine world. But I had some very, very serious injuries, and
You did?
I did.
Okay.
In high school and college. Finally, my folks said, "That's it. No more jumping," and they ended up buying me an unregistered Arabian mare. I knew she was Arabian because her tail was, elevated, and she had the beautiful face. And I bred her to a purebred Arabian stallion. That was my first. That produced my very first national champion.
And what was the stallion's name?
His name was Marikate. Very, very old Polish stallion. And that produced my very first national champion in 1976.
So you bred the first
I bred the first
Oh, wow,
one.
you were hooked.
I was very hooked. And from there it went I just loved it. I loved the whole Arabian experience, the horse shows, loved the camaraderie, loved going to the shows, I loved competing. So and then, year after year, I would get this horse or that horse and improve, here and there. And actually starting in 1990, I had another national champion. And from there, actually the last 20 years have been incredible. I really have a lot to be thankful for. I have many, many horses that have won national championships.
Yes. And it touches you, I'm sure, as much every time as it did the first time?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I still get the same butterflies, the same, you wake up, oh, it's show day, No matter how many national championships or wins, Scottsdale wins, that you accrue, I still get that same feeling. I never take it for granted, ever, ever, ever. When they announce my name champion, I still just, yay, they picked me, It's great.
Here's my last question to you. What horse have you seen here that isn't yours or related to anything, performance or halter, that you walked away from the ring and thought, oh, wow, that's beautiful words?
Oh boy, I haven't been able to watch a lot of the show because I've been working here at the stalls. Let's see. Well, I saw the Mare Vijamosi today. She was incredible.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
huh?
absolutely beautiful. And I'm not a halter aficionado. I've shown halter here and there, and it's not my forte, but I appreciate the beauty. That was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mare. And I think the international classes were very, very beautiful. That was a lot of fun. Performance-wise, I probably will wait till the weekend and pick my favorite, like in the championships.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, it was nice to talk to you.
Thank you.
Have a great
pleasure.
week. Yeah, weekend, whatever.
Thank
and
you for taking
we'll
the
do it
time.
again.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.